Hi everyone, it's Laura, and I hope you're all doing well. Today I wanted to share my top tips for losing weight, and I figured this was appropriate because a lot of people are trying to lose a little bit of extra weight to get bikini ready. So I hope these tips help y'all out, and if you're interested, then keep watching. So my first tip is to focus on adding foods to your diet versus taking foods away. Because I know a lot of times when people want to lose weight or want to get healthier, then they focus more on, I'm not going to have desserts, I'm not going to have any high-fat fried foods and things like that, which are great that people are trying to reduce that, but psychologically it's better to focus on what you're increasing. So instead of focusing on, oh, I can't eat ice cream at night, focus on, look at all the abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables I'm going to consume, and focus on the things that you're going to increase rather than the things you're going to decrease. Tip number 2 is to take your time when you are eating, because eating isn't a race. It's not to see who gets done quickest. You want to fully enjoy your food as well as give your body time to communicate with itself and recognize that you're eating and how much you're eating and the food you're eating, and so you're able to listen to it as well. So it's super important. Slow down when you're eating, especially if you're someone who eats really quickly. Make it your intention to slow down. Tip number 3 is to never get too hungry, because what happens, we all know, when you get too hungry, then when you have the opportunity to eat, you eat a lot and you eat it really quickly. So by preventing that ravenous hunger, you're preventing binges, you're preventing making choices and decisions that you otherwise wouldn't make if you weren't so hungry. And so what I do is I like to carry something with me no matter where I go. I always have something to nibble on. So I recommend that you do that too. Whether it's you put it in your office, you put it in your car, you put it in your purse, whatever it may be, always have a healthy snack on hand so you don't ever become super hungry or starving. Tip number 4 is to eat fruits and vegetables with every single meal. So kind of like what I mentioned before, not to focus on what you can take away, but focus on the foods you can add. Focus on adding at least a fruit and vegetable with every single meal. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if you're someone who you can't think of ways that you can incorporate fruits and vegetables into your meals, then I recommend you research new recipes, try new foods, try new wholesome foods, and really experiment with healthy foods that you otherwise might not have. Tip number 5 is to watch your beverages, particularly your booze, because I've seen people, they'll order this great wholesome salad and it's just lovely and healthy and all things good, and then they'll drink 3 beers or drink 3 glasses of wine. And you want everything in moderation, particularly your booze, because the calories can quickly add up as well as the amount of sugar in them. And so you want to watch your beverages and at least have 1 glass of water every time you put something in your mouth. So that should be your goal. And last but not least, decrease your salt, because where salt goes, water goes. And so if you consume a lot of salt, then you're retaining a lot of fluid, which we don't want. We don't want you to be retaining pounds of fluid that you don't need. The average American is consuming double the amount of sodium that they should. And so I recommend, if you're someone who is constantly adding salt to your food, then try different alternatives to salt, like lime juice, lemon juice, salt-free seasoned blends, fresh herbs and spices, and things that'll add flavor without the salt, because the purpose of seasonings is to enhance the flavor, not to mask it. And for a lot of times, salt, people just crave that taste, especially when you become addicted to it. So if you're someone who overconsumes salt, then decrease the amount of sodium you're consuming. So I hope these tips helped y'all out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm here for y'all. And good luck if you're trying to get healthy, if you're trying to lose weight. Keep at it, stay motivated. And like I said, I'm here for y'all. And don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in being notified when I put up new videos. Also check out my website, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.